Good morning friends. Today I am here with light part 2 of 8th standard. In this session we are going to discuss about kaleidoscope, dispersion of light, the human eye, defects of vision, care of the eye and Braille system. So let us start the session. First we will discuss about kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope is a device which is used to see multiple images of objects. For making kaleidoscope, we require 3 rectangular mirror strips, each about 15 cm long and 4 cm wide. These 3 mirrors are joined in such a way that 3 mirrors inclined at an angle of 60 degrees to each other. Now this arrangement is kept in a cylindrical box and has a few pieces of colored glasses, or you can keep broken bangles also, kept at one end of the kaleidoscope. Close one end of the tube by a cardboard disc having a hole in the center through which you can see, and at the other end touching the mirror fix a circular plain glass plate. When you move the kaleidoscope in a circular manner, then you may observe beautiful patterns and designs which is formed due to the formation of multiple images formed by the mirrors. Many designers and wallpapers and fabrics as well as artists used this kaleidoscope to get ideas for new pattern. Here it is a kaleidoscope. You can visualize different patterns formed by kaleidoscope. These are the different patterns observed by kaleidoscope. Now our next topic for discussion is dispersion of light. You have already learnt in earlier classes that sunlight is called as white light. Thus the splitting of sunlight or white light into its 7 constituent colors is called dispersion of light. It is easily observed with the help of a prism. When a beam of sunlight is passed through a prism, then this white light splits into 7 rainbow colors. What are the 7 colors? They are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red, that is vigour. Rainbow is a natural phenomena showing dispersion of sunlight by water droplets in the atmosphere. In the given figure, you may observe dispersion of light with the help of prism. This figure also indicates about the dispersion of white light by glass prism. In the given figure, it has been shown that when 2 prisms are kept parallel to each other, then white light splits into 7 colors from the first prism. But again white light comes out through the next prism. Now it is about human eye. You know that eye is one of the most important sense organs that helps us to see objects which are around us. The eye has a roughly spherical shape. The outer coat of the eye is white. Light enters the eye through a transparent membrane which is called as cornea. Behind the cornea, we find a dark muscular structure called iris. In the iris, there is a small opening called the pupil. Iris is the colored part of the eye by which we decide whether the eye color is green, whether the eye color is black or blue. So this decides, iris decides the color of the eye. The size of the pupil is controlled by the iris. The iris controls the amount of light entering into the eye. Whenever there is bright light, then the size of the pupil decreases, and whenever it is dim light, then size of the pupil increases. Behind the pupil, there is eye lens. Eye lens is of convex type. The function of eye lens is to focus the image of the object on the retina. The ciliary muscles helps the eye lens and to focus the image of the objects on the retina. The retina contains several nerve cells. Sensation felt by the nerve cells are then transmitted to the brain via optic nerves. Means through optic nerves it reaches the brain. There are two types of cells called rod cells and cone cells. Cone cells are sensitive to bright light, whereas rod cells are sensitive to dim light. And cone cells also senses color. At the junction of optic nerves and the retina, there are no sensory cells. So no vision is possible at this place or at this spot, which is called as blind spot. The optic nerve carries the sensation to the brain, as we have discussed earlier, and we are able to see the objects. The image formed on the retina persists for about 1/16 of a second. Here you can see the figure of human eye and you can locate various parts of the eye. Here also you can see how light ray enters the eye. Now we will discuss about defects of vision. Our eye is a wonderful instrument which can clearly see distant objects as well as nearby objects. The minimum distance at which one can read with a normal eye is about 25 centimeters. Some persons can see clearly objects but cannot see distant objects clearly. So, this type of defects in which the person can see nearby objects clearly but cannot see distant object clearly, then it is called as myopia or also called as short-sightedness. And some persons can see distant object clearly but cannot see nearby object clearly. So this defect is called as hypermetropia or farsightedness. But these defects are corrected by using suitable corrective lens. Sometimes, particularly in old age, eyesights become foggy and the people cannot see clearly because the lens become cloudy. This defect is called cataract. This results in loss of vision also when not treated in proper time. So cataract can be corrected by removing the opaque lens, foggy lens, and new artificial lens is inserted. Nowadays the treatment is very easy and safer also. The given figure of human eye indicates about the normal eye, myopic eye and hypermetropic eye. This figure indicates about the normal eye, hypermetropic eye and corrected hypermetropic eye by using convex lens. Here it is about myopic eye and correction of myopia using concave lens. Now next topic is care of the eye. It is very necessary to take proper care of our eyes. If you find any problem in your eye, then have a checkup and use suitable spectacles if it is advised by your doctor. Too little or too much light is very bad for our eyes. When the light is insufficient, then it causes eye strain and headache. And when the light is too much, then it may damage our eyes. We should not look at the sun or bright light directly. If any particles of dust enter in your eye, then don't rub your eyes. Immediately you should wash your eyes with clean water. Still, if you are not feeling better, then consult to your doctor. Always read at a normal distance for vision. Do not read by bringing the book too close to your eyes or keeping it too far. We know that deficiency of vitamin A may lead to night blindness. So we should take food rich in vitamin A like carrots, broccoli, spinach, cod liver oil, eggs, milk, curd, cheese, butter, papaya, mango. So all these food stuff contains vitamin A. They are rich in vitamin A. This figure indicates about the use of dim light. Bright light causes eye strain and injury to our retina respectively. This figure indicates how we care our eyes, that is read at normal distance, do not rub your eyes, do not look at bright light, do not read in dull light, and eat food rich in vitamin A. Now our last topic for discussion is Braille system. Braille system is a system which is used by visually challenged persons, means blind persons, to read and write. Braille systems has 63 dots pattern which represents alphabet, common words or signs. The dots are arranged in cells of 2 vertical rows of 3 dots each. The dots are raised slightly so that the words can be recognized by touching it. It is the Braille alphabet. Here also you can observe different English alphabet. This figure indicates about the book written in Braille system. So this is the end of today's session. Thank you. For any kind of doubts, please write your question in comment section.